See, visually it looks like a table, right? But actually it's a sheet. If we want to convert anything as a sheet table, then simply select everything. So let me select entire data from here to, let me remove this one first. Let me these plants also. So this is the data, right? So if I want to convert this into a table, how I can do is, see here, the home tab, we have a button called or icon called as format as table. Once I selected this one, so these are all different formats. I'm just selecting one. Okay. Once I click OK, this will be converted as a table. Okay. Here the table name is table 2. So I'm renaming this like student details. Okay. Now this table name is student details. Okay. Student details. In the same way, I have created another table here called ATM. Okay. Now we'll see that how can we automate these kind of tables by using Excel advanced package from automation anyway. Okay. So here I'm just opening this sheet. So that's the reason I'm taking the sheet name, because I'm going to explain these features against to this ATM reconciliation sheet. So I'm opening this one here. Save it. So everything. It. So now let me go to the Excel advanced package. If we go to the Excel advanced package, we'll see what are all the features available against to the table. Okay. The first one is against to the table. If we go here, the first one is delete table column. Okay. So I'm going to take this one, and here I need to give the table name, right? So I have the table called ATM, and now I'm going to delete the particular column. What I can delete, I'll delete this result. Okay. I'm going to delete this one. This has to be deleted. Okay. And what is the session name here? We opened the student details, right? So I'm going to provide the same session name over here. I saved it. So let me close this document now. My document has ATM table, right? So if I execute now, that reason column should be deleted from the file. See, the column reason is gone. See, after status, the reason column is not there, right? So like this, we can delete the things. Okay. So let's see what's the next command. Removing this delete feature. So then we have the command called filter table. Okay, I'm taking this filter table. It will help us to filter the table, and the table name should be ATM because our table name is ATM, right? Column. So let me see. Open this document. Okay, I want to paste the records. Which color code is green only? Okay, on green. Can we go with the green? Yeah, we'll go with the green. Okay, for that. So in the filter table command, first I have taken that ATM. Then column name, here I'm giving that color code. Oh, was it not copied? Let me do the shift here. Let me go back here and let me copy the column. This is the column name, right? Copying this here. Against to the this column, color code column, I want to the value is equals to green. Okay, then only those data should be displayed visually. Okay, let's see that. So see, green is the text, right? That's the reason here I have selected the text. If you are matching against to the number, you can go against to the number. Okay, so as I'm going with the text, I'm choosing like that. Here different comparison options are there. Wants to equals. Do you want to compare with the equals to or does not equals to, or begin with the ends with the contains does not contain, like this different filters are there. So I just want to go with the values which are belongs to the green color code. That is the reason I'm just taking it as equal. See, we see now, see all the data which are displaying here is green color code only. See, nothing else is there. Okay, in the same way, just assume that you want everything except green. At that time, I'll say that does not equals to. And I'll execute the same code. This time, it will give all the colors except green. See, here, you will not be able to see green. Okay, you can see everything else. So, like that, you can deal with the filter operations. Okay, after filters, let's see what is the command available against to the table. Okay, get table range. Let's see what is it. Just this before removing it. Let me copy the session name. Take that get table range, table of ATM, this one, and table range. I'm assigning to the sample. We'll see that what would be the output. To start anyway, just stop me and ask me then and there is. Okay. From A2 to A11001. This is the range. You might ask that, sir, data is from A1 itself, right? Why shown as A2? Because the A1, the first row considered as the headers, right? That's why the data has been considered from the row 2. Okay, that is about the table range. Let me go back to the Excel advanced package again. The table is done. Table range also done. Get worksheet as a data table. See, earlier, if you remember that get multiple cells are looping through the entire Excel data, what we did, we took that get multiple cells and we assigned to the table variable, right? Like get multiple cells. here I took all the rows and I assigned the output to a table variable, and I looped that particular table variable, right? That is one procedure to access the complete data from the Excel file. And the another procedure I shown you that directly looping through the worksheet. And the one more procedure is there which can help us to get the data to the table variable. After that, as I explained in the previous sessions, you can loop through the table variable. Okay. So for that, see, we have a direct command called get worksheet as a data table. So here we need to provide the worksheet name, whatever we want to consider as a data table. Okay. So let me this. For suppose I want to consider the student detail sheet. Okay. Directly I can assign it to the data table and I can loop through the data table. Simple thing. The multiple cells, what is the difference between this worksheet as a data table and the multiple cells is, see, the multiple cells against to all rows is equals to get worksheet as a data table. But if you are going to with the specific cell range, you are not going with the all the rows. At the time, you should go with the multiple cells only. But whenever you are going to consider all the values, you can go with the multiple cells and consider all the rows, or else directly you can take this feature as well. Both will access same manner. Okay. Simple thing. Both the things will assign the data to the data table variable. Then you will loop the data table variable to access the data, right? So that's about this data table. Okay. Removing this as well. Insert table column. Now I want to insert a new table column. Okay. Let's see. The table name in the ATM table. I want to insert a new column called session. Okay. At the position of 3. Okay. The session name is student details. Okay. If I execute this now, in the ATM table, one more new column is going to be added. That is session. Okay. If you see this document, see in the third position, that means the C column, the C column, the one new column has been added called session, right? So like this, we can insert new columns in the table. The same way, responsive, plus sort table. Okay, let's see what is the sorting the table. So before that, let's explore the document manually. So here is the data. I want to sort the top of amount. Okay, I'll sort the things on top of amount. Okay, let's see how the sort will work. So simply going to take the sort table command, the ATM table of the student detail session. Okay, and column name should be, what is that, amount, right? And so are you sorting the number or text? The amount is the number, right? So that's the reason I'm considering it as a number. And order, smallest to largest or largest to smallest. I want to sort the values largest to smallest. Okay. Let's see that whether the document is going to be filtered or not. So here see sorted from largest to smallest. Largest amount is 800. Smallest will be somewhere bottom line. Yes, don't see that. Maybe 10. Yes, 10 is the smallest. Okay, like this we can sort the table right from data table. This is a bit interesting command. See, other day, Saurav asked me that how can we copy a data from one Excel to another Excel. So for that, I have shown you that merge sheet command and merge workbooks commands as well. And one more method is just take the assume that right Excel A is there. Okay, from here take the data to a table variable. Okay, and then open Excel B and write from table variable. Okay. Like this we can do that. Okay. That one I am going to show you. So, but I am not going to copy the data from to Excel. Simply, I am going to utilize this. The Excel data sheet is there, right? So here I am providing some data. So rows should be 3 and column should be 2. Right? So here I'll give values. Two, 3. Okay. And this is the table I have. Okay. I want to write this into a document. So I want to edit. Let me create a new sheet one. Okay. So let's put the data here. Let me go back to here. Write from data table. I took this. I'm going to write the data from this table and I want to write this into the sheet one. Okay. Specify the first cell. The first cell is A1. If I say A1, the data will write from here. If I say something else, let me say instead of A1, I'll say that D5. The data will start from there. Simple. Take the data from first document and put it to a table variable and open the second document and write into that. So like this also we can copy the data between the sheets. But already started from D5 and it pasted here. Okay. But the easiest way is I already explained, right? Merging the sheets between the documents. That will be the easiest. But in some specific scenarios like that, you want to copy the specified cell range. Okay, assume that I want to put here get multiple cells. Let me show you that. The student details, right? Not student details. From the Gupta sheet, I want to take the data from A1 to B8. Only this data has to be copied and has to be placed in sheet 1. Let's see how we can do that technically. Okay. Let me go back to the so get multiple cells going here. So before here I'll open the sheet at the so once I go here, I'm going to take the specific range from A1 to B8. Okay. And I'm going to assign that to a table variable called this one. Okay. See what with the errors. What happened? Okay. Specific cell range set from A1 to B8. This time it's going to work. See, it's copied from A1 to B8 because here in this write command, as I mentioned, write the data from D5 cell. It has been written from the D5. Otherwise, it will be done from A1 itself. If I mention it as A1, okay? Let me rerun again. See, the data has been updated, right? Like this, we can automate the Excel table.